Good morning, parents. Good morning, excellent pupils of Focus Private Academy. You're welcome to another online class. And today in mathematics, we will continue with the topic symmetry. Before now, we have been able to look at the line of symmetry of flat shapes. We said line of symmetry can also be called axis, and this line can be in form of vertical or horizontal or diagonal. So can we refresh ourselves by saying that together? Say vertical. Okay, one more time. Vertical. Okay, say horizontal. Okay, one more time. Horizontal. Now say diagonal. Diagonal. Good. Today we are going to look at the line of symmetry of the one of the flat shape called triangle. And you see triangles on the board. You can see triangles on the board. Yes, a triangle is a flat shape that has three sides. It has three sides. Like you can see the three triangles here. You can see the side 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. They all have three sides, and then they have three corners. They have how many corners? Three corners. Okay, this is one corner, two corner, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the line of symmetry of triangles depend on the type of the triangle, and therefore that's why we have the one that is called equilateral triangle. Can I hear you say that? Okay, one more time, say it. Equilateral triangle. Now an equilateral triangle from the word is from the word equal triangle. It is a triangle that has the three sides to be equal, which means the length of the three sides of an equilateral triangle are equal. Okay, like that means this side is the same thing as this side, is the same thing as this side. Okay, if you measure the line of this side, you will notice it is 15 centimeter. This side too is same thing, and it is 15 centimeter, the same thing as the third line. And that's why you have a parallel lines to these ones, which means this is the same as this and as this. Also, an equilateral triangle has three corners. It has how many corners? Three corners. Now the three corners have the same angles. It has the same angles. Okay, now talking about the line of symmetry of a triangle. Remember I said line of symmetry is simply the lines that shows in how many times, in how many folds that a shape can be to get or to obtain the equal parts. So an equilateral triangle has three lines of symmetry. What did I say? Three lines of symmetry. Good. Symmetry. Okay, it has three lines of symmetry, which means that you can fold it in three parts that to obtain equal half. Now the first one is the vertical line. Remember, the vertical line is the line that comes from the top to the down. Okay, so it goes in the middle side this way. This is the first line. So if you divide an equilateral triangle on this side will be the same thing as this side. Okay, the second one is the one that comes from this way. Good. Making how many? Two. Okay, this is vertical and this is diagonal. One more time, vertical, diagonal. And the third line is this. Good. Now you have one vertical line and two diagonal lines, making how many lines of symmetry? Three symmetry. That simply means if you fold an equilateral triangle this way, you are going to obtain two halves. If you fold it this way, you are going to obtain two halves. If it is on the straight line, you fold it this way, you are going to obtain two halves. Now, an equilateral triangle can be drawn facing different sides. It can face up, down, middle, or to the other side. But what you will be able to know or to identify an equilateral triangle is all the three sides are the same. Can we say that together? All the three sides of an equilateral triangle are the same. Okay, now the second one I'm going to talk about is an isosceles triangle. Can I hear you saying that? Isosceles triangle. Now, isosceles triangle is that triangle that has two opposite sides to be equal. It simply means this side and this side, they are the same. And then the angle on this side and the angle on this side, they are also the same. But this one, it is either is longer or is shorter than the two opposite sides. Do we understand that? Yes. Now, the line of symmetry of an isosceles triangle is 1, and it can only be obtained in the middle part. Okay, like this. Okay. Yes, this is the only line of symmetry of an isosceles triangle. If you divide it this way, you can't obtain half. If you divide it this way, you cannot obtain half. But the only way you can obtain half part of the triangle is by dividing it from this side. That is the vertical line of symmetry. Now, how many lines of symmetry does an isosceles triangle has? Good. It has one line of symmetry. Also, an isosceles triangle can be drawn in different ways, but one thing you should know is one side is either longer or shorter than the two other sides. Why the two other sides are equal. Then the third one I'm going to talk about is the right angle triangle. A right angle triangle is a triangle that has a square angle. It has what? A square angle. It has no line of symmetry, because if you decide to fold it this way, you can never obtain any half. If you decide to fold it this way, you can never obtain any half. So that means it has no right or no line of symmetry. It is just like that, and the angle of the right angle triangle is 90 degrees centigrade. Do we understand that? Good. With me here are the shapes of triangle, the different triangles that I have with me. Now you can close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes to see that. Okay, now look at the first one I have here. It's called equilateral triangle. Can we say that together? Equilateral triangle. Now this triangle is being drawn from a plain sheet. Now look at it now. All right, all what we have been explaining before is that the line of symmetry helps us to understand the number of folds in which we can get the half part of the triangle. Remember I said an equilateral triangle has 3 lines of symmetry. This is line 1, that's the vertical line, then the diagonal line, line 2, and then line 3. Now look at this, everybody. Let me start from the first one. Good. Now when I fold the triangle this way, you can see that I'm able to obtain the same part. Can you see? Can you see? The two parts overlap each other and they are the same here and the same here. That is line 1, which is the first fold. Now the second one is like this. Can you see that too? Good. It overlaps each other and the two parts are also equal. And the third line is the line 3. Okay. Okay. Good. Can you see that too? Yes, it overlaps and then the two sides are said to be equal. So the number of folds of this is 3. You have 1, 2, and then 3. The second triangle I'm going to show you now is an isosceles triangle. Everybody say it, isosceles triangle. Now isosceles triangle, like you can see this one now, This side is the same as this, but the down part is longer than the three others at the two other side. Now look at this. Good. Can you see the line of symmetry in the middle? Okay, that is the vertical line of symmetry. That simply means that you can only fold it only once. It has one fold to obtain the half. Can you see that now? Can you see that now? Good. Now a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle is like this. It can be like this, it can be like this, and it can also be like this. All you are going to learn is, all you are going to know is it has a square angle which is 90 degrees, and it does not have any line of symmetry, because if I should fold it this way, it's not going to give me half. If I should fold it this way, I'm not going to get the half. So it does not have the line of symmetry. Good. Subsequently, we will be looking at the square and the rectangle to discover the lines of symmetry. Have fun while learning, and you can practice this as well at home. Bye bye.